And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SHG Sports Productions coverage of Morris County Youth Football.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We're live here at Skull Rock at Turkey Brook Park today. Our second of four matchup, Super Pee Wee on the field right now. Marauders hosting the Long Valley Raiders. And Marauders will be kicking off here to start today's game. I believe it looks like number 57, Dylan Todd, is ready to kick off. And
Marauders will be kicking off here.
John Old Mixon back deep for the Raiders. And we're set to go. And there's a kick straight down the middle and grabbed at about the 35-yard line and brought all the way back up to the 45.
Nice little return there by Long Valley. They'll take over at the 45-yard line.
And they'll start 1st and 10. Good return by Emerson Olm to start the game off here for the Raiders. Well, 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. And from the shotgun, motion comes across, hands it off the right side. And maybe a gain of 2 on the play.
Going to be a pick up about 2 yards there. Host of Marauders there on the tackle. Hey.
So ball at the 47, be 2nd and 8.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and 8.
Buchanan at quarterback for the Raiders. It's number 24 on the carry, the only number I don't have on my roster. Buchanan keeps it himself and goes nowhere, maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Going to bring it back to the line of scrimmage again. Another host of Marauders there on the tackle.
Interior of that Marauder line doing a nice job right there to bottle that up.
I will do the best I can.
Looked like Colin Troop was in there on that stop.
Colin Troop was in there on that stop.
So 3rd and 8 upcoming here for the Raiders. And hands it off and tries to cut it back up the left side. Going to be stopped again at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Hills with the stop.
Hills with the stop. Big stop there. Going to bring up a 4th down.
It was number 2 on the carry.
Going to be a 4th down and 8. Don't forget, concession stands are open. All parents, just so you know, we are collecting donations in the orange bucket for a Roxbury Super Pee Wee player who has been recently diagnosed with cancer. Please donate today if you have extra funds. Please donate, and we will send that right over to their family. Thank you so much.
Buchanan with the pitch. And trying to cut it back up the middle. Gets to about midfield.
Nice hard run there. Nice stop by the Marauders. The resultant play is going to be a turnover on downs. First down, Marauders.
Well, Marauders will take over on downs just on their side of midfield. And I do apologize as I got the roster for Long Valley earlier today, but 3 of the players running the ball so far not on the roster I was given by the coaching staff. So I don't know if maybe they changed some numbers around. So I'll do my best.
Stands are open. Get your cone of ice before it gets too cold. Right now it's nice and warm, about 71 degrees. Cone of ice. Let's go get it.
So Marauders will start on offense now. It's going to be a keeper by Bodner off the left side. And Bodner inside the 40 on his feet. Inside the 20. 10, 5, touchdown Marauders. First play from scrimmage for the Marauder offense. And Bodner on the read option takes it all the way to the house.
Bodner with the touchdown there.
52 yards. And you see he's just got to that second level, and there was nobody to stop him.
It's a 52-yard carry.
Touchdown for the Marauders. Their first offensive play from scrimmage.
Don't forget, if you ordered hats, they have arrived. They have arrived. Go pick them up by the concession stands. They're not in the concessions, but pick them up by the concessions. Go get your hat. You paid for it.
So Marauders will go for the extra point here. Go for 1. Hills in the backfield with Bodner. 2 receivers on the left side, top of your screen. Bodner hands it off to Hills on the counter. And he cuts it up the middle. He's in. Extra point is good. Marauders lead 7-0 early. Just about 4 1/4 minutes into this first quarter.
The Marauders set to kick off here from the 40-yard line.
So Dylan Todd to kick once again. And it's a good one, straight down the middle. Oh, hits him right in the face and bounces off and jumped on.
Beautiful kick there. Nice recovery by Long Valley. They'll take over about the 20.
A hit off of Old Mixon, but Malofchik with the recovery. And the Raiders will start 1st and 10 from their own 30.
NFL scores: Chiefs 28, Raiders nothing. Browns 24, Dolphins 6, Titans 13, Patriots 24, Panthers 10, Jets 3, Bears 20, Saints 7, Eagles 14, Vikings 9. The Rams did win earlier today, 35-7. We'll keep you posted all day on the NFL scores. I'm a one-man service up here in the booth. Thank you.
So Raiders ready to go now. And we're going to have motion before the snap. And we'll get a flag on the play. So it'll back them up to the 25, 1st and 15.
False start against the Raiders. Back them up 5 yards to be 1st down and 15 from the 25.
Oh, Buchanan pitches it off to the right.
Okay.
And that was Chaz Kennedy on the carry. Picks up about 2.
Picks up about 2 yards on that play. Bring it second down and 13.
Well, Raiders have their play call. They'll come up to the line now. Andy Michaels, the center. We snapping to Buchanan. And Buchanan's going to keep it. And he cuts it up the middle. Good run right there by Buchanan. Trying to outrun everybody. He's across midfield. Can they catch him from behind? And just dragged down inside the 35-yard line. But Buchanan with a beautiful run right there off right tackle. And we look at the replay here. And boom, hit that hole hard and just turned on the Jets.
Nice tackle there.
Luckily for the Marauders, able to catch him from behind, but not before a really long run and a first down inside Marauder territory. Ball at the 34 now. So about 40 yards on the carry. And the Raiders are into Marauder territory here. And the handoff now off the left side. And, slips the tackle. Number 2 on the carry there.
Pick up about 7 yards on that play.
A good gain on first down. And the Raiders having a good drive here. And Buchanan rolling right, pitches it, and going to be dropped in the backfield for a loss. That was Kennedy on the carry. He loses a couple, and it'll bring up third and about 5.
Nice stop there by the Marauders. Bring up a third down and 5.
Well, under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Marauders lead 7-0. Long Valley driving in Marauder territory, looking for the evening score. Buchanan with Kennedy to his right. Hands it off to 24. Cuts it back up. Hit hard and dropped at about the 25-yard line. That'll bring up fourth down. Tackle was made by number 44, Harrison Avnet, for the Marauders.
Going to bring up fourth down and 1.
And that'll do it for the first quarter. Marauders lead 7-0. We'll flip the field. We'll be right back with the start of the second quarter here on the SHG Sports Production Network. And the Raider offense comes up to the line here to start the second quarter. 4th and 1. Big play right here early in this game. And Buchanan hands it off to Kennedy. He's got the first down to the 20-yard line. So a nice job right there by the Raiders. Keep the drive alive. They got good push from the offensive line right there. Oh, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line here for Long Valley. And it'll be handed off, and nearly dropped in the backfield, but then followed up by the rest of the defense right there. Great penetration by Sawyer Police. And then cleaned up by Bodner, I believe it was. So it'll be a loss.
Down at 12, that was a 2-yard loss.
Loss on the play, 2nd down. Long Valley taking their time in the huddle here. And they finally have their play call. They'll come up. Kennedy to Buchanan's right. Buchanan will keep it. Got blockers in front off the right side. Nearly dragged down from behind. Spins out of a couple of tackles and gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. Colin Troop eventually makes the tackle. And it was a lot of hard running right there for a gain of maybe 2 or 3. Oh, good pursuit right there by the Marauder D. And I'll bring up 3rd and about 11 here for the Raiders. Emerson Olms split wide right, bottom of your screen. And we get a lot of movement both sides of the line. We'll see who they're going to call it on. Looks like it's going to go against Long Valley, at least from what I see on the side judge here. But the far side judge is saying offsides on the defense. And, in fact, it is going to be called against the Marauders, so a little bit more manageable here on 3rd down for the Raiders.
Against the Marauders.
Ball on the 16-yard line. And 3rd and 6.
16-yard line.
Six and a half to play here in the first half. Marauders with a 7-0 lead. Long Valley driving. 3rd and 6. Buchanan drops the snap. Defender's in his face, gets the throw off, and oh my goodness, wide open, but it dropped it. Looked like Hunter Musarino had it in his hands and just had it slip through. As Buchanan did a nice job picking up the snap and then just letting it go, had him wide open. And maybe just one of those situations where just too open. And it'll bring up 4th and 6. So what would have been a sure touchdown falls incomplete. And now the Raiders face a difficult 4th down here from the 16-yard line. Buchanan with Kennedy to his right. And another fumbled snap. And Buchanan's going to be dropped. He's going to be sacked. Avnet and Police.
Sack on that.
That'll be a turnover on downs.
That'll be a turnover on downs. First down, Marauders.
So the third down drop proves costly for the Raiders, as their drive is stymied by the Marauder defense. And Marauder offense will step back out onto the field. Marauder offense has only run one play today, and it was a long touchdown run. We'll see what they do here with their second opportunity. Bodner with Hills to his right. Tyberski in motion. Takes it. Off the right side, Tyberski. Across the 40-yard line.
Tyberski with a big run there.
And finally dragged down
On
the far side of the field. But a good long run on first down for the Marauders. And they'll have 1st and 10 upcoming from their own 42. Kellen Smith over the ball, the center. He'll be snapping to Bodner with Hills to his left now. And Hills will get it on the counter. Off the left side. He's got room to run. Blocker in front. Hills trying to outrun the defender and nearly loses the ball. Good tackle right there. And a nice job to hold on to it.
19 yards on that play.
As Emerson Ohm makes the tackle, but nearly stripped him. As we'll take a look at the replay. And a good job right there on the counter. Hills just bouncing it outside. And you'll see at the end here, Ohm with a good tackle nearly strips the ball loose. And Hills does a nice job to hold on to it. But now deep into Raider territory, after just 2 plays, are the Marauders. 1st and 10 from the Long Valley 32. Tyberski in motion. Bodner's going to keep it. He's got a blocker out in front. Bodner off the left side. 1st down and more. Cuts it back, but steps out of bounds.
Nice run there by Bodner.
At about the 18-yard line. So into the red zone go the Marauders.
1st down, Marauders. Don't forget Long Valley Cheer. Please have your music to the booth by about 2 minutes to go here in the first half. That would be highly appreciated. Same thing for the Marauders. Thank you so much.
Oh, Mount Olive, 1st and 10 from the 18. Bonner takes the snap, hands it off to Hills. Off the right side, he's got a blocker in front. Hills still bounces it, now cuts it back in. And finally forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
Nice run there by Hills. Pick about 12 yards on that. Result of the play, 1st down.
Oh, this Marauder offense just having their way right now. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. And Bodner hands it off to Hills again. And he's going to be dropped at about the line of scrimmage.
Hills with the carry, going to be get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Bunch,
2nd down and goal.
Bunch of Raiders in on that tackle, led by Shaka Morgan, number 76. And loss of 1 actually on the play as it's spotted at the 5-yard line. So 2nd and goal. And timeout on the field.
Thank you, Rick.
Little 2-minute warning. And now Bodner hands it off on the sweep. And looking for the corner of the end zone and slides down. Touchdown, Marauders. Trying to get the number on that.
Marauders.
Looks like number 21, Shane McBride.
Shane McBride with the touchdown.
As we'll take a look at the replay, just a little jet sweep there for McBride. And gets to the corner and in for the Marauder touchdown. 13-0 pending the extra point here, with 1:53 to play in the half. Tyberski in motion, gets the handoff, cuts it up, and he's going to be short. Good tackle right there by Shaka Morgan.
Extra point attempt is no good. Nice stop there by the Raiders. Just under 2 minutes here to go in the first half.
Marauders lead 13-0 as their offense is clicking on all cylinders here in this first half. So Marauders will kick off here, leading by 2 touchdowns. And the ball falls off the tee. So we'll reset. And towards the sideline and out of bounds it goes at about the 39. So we'll get the flag for the kick out of bounds.
There is the flag on the play.
So it'll just be 5 yards from where it went out of bounds, and the ball will be placed at the 45-yard line, where the Raiders will start 1st and 10, trailing 13-0.
Will take over at the 50-yard line, 45-yard line.
Raiders up on the ball quickly here. As Buchanan looks to pass, he's got pressure in his face. He's going to be sacked. And we'll see if they, yes, they do give him the sack.
Sack on the play.
So good pressure right there from the Marauder defense. Results in the sack.
Lost the
Buchanan
on that play. We second down to 15.
tried to get rid of it, but the knee had touched the ground. Timeout on the field for Long Valley. Their first at a half. And we're ready to go out of the timeout here. And Buchanan's going to keep it off the left side. And he pitches it, and Kennedy is going to be dropped immediately. And we'll get a timeout again. It's time for Mount Olive.
Lost about 2 yards on that play. It'll be a third down into 17.
So a nice job by the Marauder defense to sniff out the option. As the bright sunshine once again starts poking through the cloud cover here at Skull Rock. This beautiful Sunday afternoon. Thanks for joining us here on SHG for our coverage of the Morris County Youth Football League. 1:15 to go here in the first half. 3rd and 17 for the Raiders. Buchanan looks to throw. He throws it deep down the middle. Has a man just overthrown and incomplete. Intended for number 23, Emerson Ohm, who had a step on his defenders. And Buchanan aired it out, but just a little too strong. And it'll bring a 4th down as we take a look at the replay there. Good throw, strong throw, but just a little bit too strong there from Buchanan. So 4th and long now. And I believe the Raiders are going to punt here. And it's a rolling snap and just falling on it. So the Marauders will take over right there as it was just fallen on by Matthew Mirasol.
Take over at the 32-yard line.
Not much he could do with the rolling snap right there. So a little over a minute to play here. Plenty of time for the Marauders with 2 timeouts remaining. And their offense having been clicking so far today. And Bodner throws to Hills in the flat. Hills has room. And, oh, a good tackle right there.
Hills with the reception.
Number 2 and number 8 combining on that tackle. And it's a first down for the Marauders. Just under a minute to play here. Bonner takes the snap, looks to throw, looks left. Once again for Hills in the flat. And it's going to be ruled incomplete.
That pass is incomplete.
So the clock will stop with 47 seconds to play here. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 22-yard line. Motion will come left to right behind Bodner. Back to pass. Swing pass into the flat. Has his man complete. Trying to follow his blockers. Now cuts it back. Good pursuit by the Raider defense, though.
Nice little comeback.
Ryan Reidinger on the reception. Picks up a couple, and we'll get a Marauder timeout. So 36 seconds to play. Marauders with 1 timeout left. And it's 3rd and about 7. Bonner hands it off to Hills. Hills avoids a couple of tackles, still on his feet. And then he's going to be dropped at about the 15. Good job once again.
Pick up a couple of yards.
As we get another timeout. It'll be a 3rd and final for the Marauders. And a good pursuit right there and good tackling by the Long Valley defense. Looked like Hunter Musarino made the stop. So it'll be 4th and 3 to go. Just outside the 15-yard line. Marauders have no timeouts left, so you got to imagine they're going to go for it all here. As they come out of the huddle with trips left. And Bodner looking that way. Now looks back right. Tosses it into flat to Hills. And Hills is not going to be able to go anywhere. And it's a turnover on downs.
Marauders will turn it over on downs. It'll be first down for the Raiders.
So a good stop right there by the Raider defenses. They held strong. Once the Marauders got into the red zone. And they'll get an opportunity here with 14 seconds to try and break a long one. As Kadesh Cleoa checks in for Hills on defense. And a low snap, and Buchanan fortunate to fall on it. Sawyer Police was in there immediately and nearly got it for the fumble recovery. And that'll do it for the first half with the score, Mount Olive 13, Long Valley nothing. You're watching Morris County Youth Football on SHG. We'll be back with the start of the second half in just a little bit. Marauders hosting the Long Valley Raiders. Set for second half action in our Super Pee Wee matchup. Marauders leading 13-0, and they'll receive the second half opening kick. And here we go. It will be fielded at about the 42-yard line and brought back maybe 3 yards. Buchanan on the tackle.
First and 10 from the 45.
And trying to see who that was on the recovery and the return. I believe it was Shane McBride. And Marauders will start from their own 45-yard line. First and 10. And the handoff off the left side. Across midfield, still on his feet. First down and more inside the 40 was number 57, Dylan Todd. A good run right there on first down.
Pick up about 17 yards. First down, Marauders.
Tackle by number 23, Emerson Olm. Todd with that carry all the way down to the Raider 38-yard line. And the handoff to Hills, and he cuts it back up the middle. Now stiff arms Buchanan, who stays with him, makes a nice tackle after a gain of about 3.
Going to be a pickup of 4 yards. It'll be second down and 6.
So good vision there from Hills. Good stiff arm, but nice job by Buchanan to stay with the tackle. Nicky Kostakis will check in for Hills, the Marauder offense. He'll be in the backfield with Bodner. Tyberski in motion. He'll fake the handoff to him. Bodner keeps it. Bounces it to the outside. Now cuts back in. Got a blocker in front of him. Bodner inside the 20. Looking for the corner of the end zone. He's going to get caught just before the end zone.
There by the Marauders, drops it to the 2-yard line. It'll be first and goal for the Marauders.
So a touchdown saving tackle at the end of that run. As we look at the replay here. And Bodner, some nice moves. He gets to the outside looking for the corner of the end zone. And a good touchdown saving tackle right there at the end by Carson Malofchik. But first and goal from inside the 5-yard line here for the Marauders on the second half opening drive. And Bonner hands it off and trying to cut it up and over the goal line. Good tackle right before it by Buchanan.
Brings it down to the 1-yard line.
And I believe that was Dylan Todd on the carry again. So second and goal from the 1 upcoming. Just inside the right hash. Marauders looking to punch it in here. And ball's down on the turf. We'll see who's got it. And Marauders do recover.
Ball was fumbled, but the Marauders do retain possession.
So it'll be 3rd and goal from about the 3-yard line now. Marauders fortunate to have fallen on that fumble. And hands off to Hills. He's going to be met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Big number 82, Liano Catazone, along with Hunter Musarino with the stop. Loss of 2 on the play. 4th and goal from the 5.
It's going to be a 4th down and goal from the 5.
So Raiders looking for the goal line stand here. And Raiders defense will jump on the hard count. So we'll be halfway to the goal line.
Encroachment. Halfway to the goal will be 4th down from the 2.5-yard line.
So we'll redo 4th down again. And Bodner hands it off. And knocking it. Oh, bounces off a tackle. But no. Cannot get in. Buchanan stayed with it. And Dylan Todd is stopped short. And it's a goal line stand for the Raiders. Great job by the defense right there. Marauders had 1st and goal from the 2. Had 4 cracks at it, but the Raiders defense holds strong. And they'll take over. The Raiders finally up to the line from their own 2. Buchanan on the keeper up the middle. He'll get it out to the 5.
Quarterback keep. Pick about 2 yards on the play. Be a 2nd down and 8.
So just trying to give their offense a little breathing room here, backed up against their own end zone after the goal line stand. Two and a half to play here in the 3rd quarter. Marauders with 13-0 lead. And it's the handoff to number 24 off the right side. And he'll bring it out to about the 9-yard line. Tackled by Hills.
Hills with the tackle.
I'll bring up 3rd and about 3.
Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Raiders line is set. And Buchanan with the handoff off the left side now. And maybe a yard on the play. Just almost the entirety of the Marauder defense on that stop. We'll see who's on the bottom of that pile and say that they were there first. As they're still peeling them away. There's Todd and Police were in there first. And it'll bring up 4th down here for the Raiders from their own 10-yard line. Big play right here. As the Raiders look to maintain possession, Marauders trying to get the ball back deep in Long Valley territory. Here we go, big 4th down. And movement. And it's going to go against the Marauders, so good job on the hard count there by the Raiders. And that'll give them enough yardage for a 1st down.
Approach by the Marauders, the result of the play will be a 1st down.
Aiden Norris will check in for Gabe Cantillo. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Still 13-0. We'll flip the field one more time. And we'll bring you 4th quarter action in just a minute here on SHG.
3rd quarter. Don't forget, concession stands are open. Concession stands are open. Kona Ice is in the house. If you purchased a hat, please pick it up by the concession stands, not at the concession stands. They have them by the merch.
I'll get over there when I can. All right. Bye. And we're set for 4th quarter action as the Raiders come up to the line here. 1st and 10 from their own 15 on a near summer-like fall day here in Mount Olive. Buchanan takes the shotgun snap, hands it off the left side, and going to be stopped after a gain of maybe half a yard. Still 2nd and 10 here. And the Raiders in no rush here to get their play call in and up to the line quickly, trailing by 2 scores here and having to go the length of the field. And a high snap. Nice job by Buchanan to grab it, but stopped in the backfield immediately. Here's the running back by number 55. Police for the Marauders.
Nice stop in the backfield by number 55. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 12.
So a loss of a couple on the play. And the Raiders face a 3rd and 12 now. From their own 13. Buchanan looks to pass, throws it over the middle, picked off.
Pass is intercepted.
Number 11, Trey Hopkins with the interception.
Hopkins with the interception. They're
As
bringing it down to the 15-yard line. Be 1st down for the Marauders.
we take a look at the replay here, and Buchanan had time to throw, but Hopkins just cut the route off and able to pick it off and bring it back to about the 16-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Marauders. So the Raider defense going to be forced to try and make another big stop here deep in their own territory. Bodner with Hills in the backfield. Tyberski in the slot. He'll go in motion. And Tyberski off the right side has some blocking. Tyberski inside the 10 and dragged down at about the 6-yard line.
They're going to bring it to the 5-yard line. 6-yard line.
Polizani, it looked like, was in on the stop for the Raiders there. Ball at the 6.
Be 1st and goal from the 6.
And it's 1st down. So once again, Marauders threatening. And Hills this time takes the handoff. And chugging forward, picks up 3.
Hills with the carry, going to pick about 3 yards on that play. Bring up a 2nd down and goal from the 2.
Shaka Morgan on the tackle. And 2nd and goal upcoming. 6 minutes to play. Marauders leading 13-0, threatening for more. Bodner takes the snap, hands it off on the jet sweep, off the left side. Touchdown, Marauders.
Touchdown, Marauders.
Shane McBride.
Shane McBride with the touchdown.
His 2nd of the day, both coming on jet sweeps.
2nd of the day for Shane.
And just plenty of room right in front of him to run. Nobody in his general vicinity, and just walks it right in for 6. Oh, 19-0 pending the point after. Marauders go for 1. Bodner's going to keep it off the left side, cuts it back up, and he's in.
Bodner with the QB keep. Extra point attempt is good.
5:43 to play. Marauders lead 20-0. Well, late on the cannon blast there. Caught everyone by surprise. And a short kick fielded right at midfield. Yeah, I believe that was Buchanan
The 50-yard line.
on the recovery there. And the Raiders will start 1st and 10 at midfield. Looking to get on the board here. Raider offense now set at the line. And Buchanan takes the snap, hands it off. And 24 is going to be dropped in the backfield for a loss. Nice tackle by Bodner.
Bodner with the tackle in the backfield.
A loss of 1 on the play, 2nd and 11.
Second down and 11.
Well, 2nd and 11, Raiders ready now. As we get a big gust of wind coming through. Buchanan on the keeper. He's going to be caught from behind, but slips out of it. And then finally forced out of bounds by police. And it's a loss of a yard again. Or they're going to call it back to the line of scrimmage there. So 3rd and 11.
Nice stop by the Mars. Going to go 3rd down and 11.
Third down. Hands it off. Tries to cut it back up the middle. And across midfield. And going to be stopped there after a gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. I'll bring up 4th and 6. Raider offense struggling this afternoon, looking to keep this drive alive. And the pitch is to Kennedy, and he's going to be hit by police right at the line of scrimmage. Turnover on downs. Excuse me, that was not police. That was big number 95, Jacob Fitzgerald.
Take over 1st down and 10.
So Fitzgerald with the stop right there on 4th down.
From the 49-yard line.
And the Marauders will take over on offense once again.
Don't forget,
just over 2 minutes to play.
Sweatshirts. We have new Marauder sweatshirts. They're fire. Go check them out over there by the concessions.
As number 86, Luke McIntosh, will check in for the Marauders on the offensive line. I'll slot him over there at right tackle. And Bodner hands it off, and we stop for a loss in the backfield. That was number 18, Thatcher Police.
By the Raiders, going to bring up a second down and 14.
So a good job right there by the Raider defense. As even though they're trailing by 3 touchdowns, still playing hard on every down here. And a loss of 5 on the play, second and 15. And we stop for a loss in the backfield. Just about a minute and 10 left to play here in the game. Low snap, hands it off, and falling in the backfield is Dylan Todd. Good penetration there from number 9.
Again, nice penetration there by the Raiders.
Hunter Musarino.
Going to bring a third down and long.
So another loss of a couple there. And the Raider defense doing a nice job of pushing the Marauders in the wrong direction. .35 seconds to play. We'll see if this is going to be the last snap here on third down. Reidinger in motion, gets the handoff. Tries to cut it back up, and he's going to be dragged down from behind after a gain of about 3 or 4.
Nice pick up about 4 yards on that play. Bring a fourth down.
So it looks like that's going to be it for this matchup. Marauders going to be victorious, 20-0. Once again, thanks for joining us here on our coverage of the Morris County Youth Football League here on SHG Sports Productions. I want to thank my camera operator, Ellie Ye, and our producer today, Chris Clark. We'll be back with our next matchup in just a little bit.